Good evening, you guys. Good evening. And thank you all for being um, flexible with me. Thank you for being flexible with me. From changing from Sunday night for you, me, and tea with Lady D to tonight. There's some other things that I'm going to be doing on Sunday, and I still want to have time with you guys. So thank you for being flexible. I hope you got your tea. I've got my tea, my soursop and apple cider tea. I mean, this is some good tea. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? I still have mine steeping, but it is so good. And again, thank you all for being flexible with me. Uh, we're going to continue where we left off last Sunday. You all, did you see something? Do you see something different? I got my hair cut today. Not nearly as much as I'm going to get cut, but I got my hair cut today, and it's so curly. I'm going to get some more taken off the back in 2 weeks. Good evening, Paula. Good evening. And so I got my hair cut today. It felt so good. It felt so good to get it cut. Um, you have to take them in slowly. They were like, don't get it cut, don't get it cut. So you just get a little bit cut at a time until you get it cut where you want it. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Paula. Thank you so much. But where we left off last week, we defined what disrespect was, and that was that it's a lack of a lack of regard, a lack of consideration. That's where it was. And we also talked about every interaction, no matter how fleeting, carries um, the potential to uplift or deflate, to strengthen or bond, or to chip away at them, at bonds, to strengthen bonds or to chip away at them because of the lack of. The lack of. That's important. We also talked about last week some of the what does it look like? We talked about ignoring. Hey Casey, how are you? We talked about ignoring boundaries, a sign of disrespect. We talked about making unreasonable demands on your time. On your time. We talked about flirting with others, disrespect. We talked about, Casey, you see I got my hair cut? Not as much as I wanted to get it cut. But in 2 weeks, I'm going to get some more cut. Yes, I feel so much lighter. Have you ever done that? You get your hair cut and you feel like you. Oh my goodness, Casey, do you see who's here? He's coming in to disrupt. No, no, no. What was distract? That's the word. But we talked about um, not respecting the other person's opinion, or criticizing or insulting. These are signs of disrespect. To make big decisions without consulting you or anyone. Um, Not willing to compromise. Refuse to listen to your concerns. Disrespectful. Cannot fight fair. Cannot fight fair. So I've told you something in total confidence, and you got angry with me. And the first thing that you did is you threw up in my face what I shared with you in confidence. I trusted you. Disrespectful. Um, no regard for your well-being, will lie or hide things, inconsiderate of personal habits. Now, that was the funny that we talked about last week. Inconsiderate of personal habits. How many times, ladies, have you splashed in the water because they forgot to put the seat down, right? Yeah, disrespectful. Share your secrets or gossip about you. Not, no need. Total disregard to keep promises and being unfaithful, disrespectful. And all of these things can lead to resentment, anxiety, depression, lack of trust, low self esteem, and insecurity. Now, that's a quick overview of what we talked about this past Sunday. But let's go a little further and let's talk about what disrespect does in a relationship. What does it do in a relationship? Disrespect in a relationship isn't simply a matter of not being nice. It's a subtle, often unconscious erosion of trust and equality. Hey Jada, how are you? At its core, it reflects a sense of imbalance where one partner feels undervalued, where one partner feels undervalued, unheard, and or even disregarded. Disrespect, right? This imbalance can manifest in countless ways, like passive aggressive behavior, backhand compliments, silent treatment, deliberate forgetfulness, emotional manipulation, guilt trips, threats, or making a partner feel responsible for emotions, disrespectful, breaches of trust, dishonesty, secrets, or neglecting needs and agreements, dismissive or invalidating communication, interruptions, belittling, or refusing to consider their partner's perspective, refusing to consider. While on the surface, this may show as irritation or anger, the hidden seed of disrespect often stems from fear and insecurity. Whether it's the fear of losing control, not feeling good enough, or past hurts, this fear can distort communication and actions leading to disrespectful behavior. Always back to that disrespect. There is a consequence for this type of dance, and that is the erosion of trust, breeding resentment, and in severe cases, even abuse. It's crucial to remember that disrespect, left unchecked, can be a toxic cycle. Say it again. Disrespect, left unchecked, can become a toxic cycle, harming both the partner and the fabric of the relationship. So just allow just that much to marinate. This is why recognizing the early signs of disrespect in a relationship and addressing them with honesty and compassion is so very vital. This is why recognizing the early signs of disrespect in a relationship and addressing them with honesty and compassion is so very vital. So you ask yourself, so why is this important? What is the importance of respect in a relationship? What is the importance of respect in a relationship? Respect is essential in all relationships, romantic, platonic, familial. Mutual respect is essential, as respecting someone who doesn't respect you will only negatively impact your self-esteem and mental health. When there is no respect in a relationship, the expressed love is unlikely to last long, and that the honeymoon phase can lead to a messy breakup or ongoing toxic behavior. When you and your partner respect each other, you become more attuned to each other's wants, needs, and desires. So remember, relationships should always be about building each other up to become more fulfilled individuals. Being in a mutually respectful relationship can keep the growth continuing years and decades down the line. So if you missed any of this, you can replay it. I'm going to have it. We're getting ready. You got your life books with you. Take a little bit of your tea while I share this, but you'll be able to see the replay of this on my page, on YouTube, as well as on Instagram, Threads. And now, have you all heard of the new social media platform? Good evening, Marvin. It is called Fanbase. Yes, I'm there. You all will not get, I will be right there with you all. So have you had your tea? Have you had your tea? You got your life book? Okay. So let's turn, and that is the Bible. So let's turn to Matthew, because we're going to end on respect. We're going to end on respect. You haven't heard of it, Jada. Uh-oh, I'm up one on you. My goodness, yes. Fan base. There's fan base and there is Lemon 8. Lemon and then the number 8. I'm already there as well. Lemon 8 is a cross between TikTok and Pinterest. But fan base is completely like, as far as I'm concerned, like TikTok. And it's better than Clapper. I didn't like Clapper. Yeah, I'm there too. I'm trying to keep up with you all. So, do you have it? Your Bible. Let's go to Matthew 7:12. Matthew 7:12. And I'll, of course, be reading from the Amplified. It says, so then, in everything, treat others the same way you want them to treat you. For this is the essence of the law and the writings of the prophets. Right there. So then, in everything, treat others the same way you want them to treat you. Respect. respect. Raina, I cannot let these young people get ahead of me. I just can't do it, Raina. But I'm out there. The next is Titus 2. Titus 2, 7 and 8. Titus 2, 7 and 8. And it says, and in all things, show yourself to be an example of good works, with purity in doctrine, having the strictest regard. There's that, right? Regard, respect. Having the strictest regard for integrity and truth, dignified, sound, and beyond reproach in instructions, so that the opponent of the faith will be shamed, having nothing bad to say about us. That's Titus 2, 7 through 8. And the last is Philippians 2, 3. Do nothing from selfish or empty conceit, through factual motives or strife, but with an attitude of humility, being neither arrogant nor self-righteous. Regard others as more important than yourselves. These are your scriptures for the rest of the week. Matthew 7:12, Titus 2, 7 through 8, and Philippians 2 through 3. So thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all have got to get some soursop tea. If you ever feel restless at night, I put my apples cinnamon because it has no taste. But I have yet to be able to drink one cup of soursop tea at night. The whole cup. I'm so relaxed. I go to sleep in the middle of it. It is the most relaxing. But I get mine off of Amazon. That's my favorite place to shop. But it's some great tea. Soursop, just in case. SOURSOP. Just in case you're restless at night and can't go to sleep. #respect. Thank you, Raina. Thank you all. I hope that you got something out of this, make you want to revisit how you're doing some things, or if this doesn't apply to you, thumbs up. But you might want to share it with someone or not. But anyway, until next Monday at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, 6:30 Pacific for You, Me, and Tea with Lady D. And no telling how short my hair will be by then. No, I've got to wait 2 weeks. But I'm going to get cut some more. Until the next time, you guys, have an amazing evening.